John chapter 5 verse 3. In this lay a great multitude of impotent folks. Some Bible translation use the word invalid. People that lack value. You want to find people with different infirmities and affliction. You go to the pool because these are people that doctors have failed them, people that can afford Medicare. So they go and stay by the poolside, waiting and believing God because they are aware that God always sends an angel into the pool. And whenever the angel comes and troubles the pool, there is a stirring. And everyone or anyone that is sick at that time, the moment they jump into the pool at that time, divine timing. Now, if it's just whenever the angel comes and trouble the pool, everyone in that place will be healed. But there is the timing. The first to jump, you are healed. If not so, the man will not be there for over 38 years. That means you have to be very, 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 very sensitive. You have to be vigilant to understand the time that the angel will descend. So it's very important that you understand timing in everything you do. You must know the time for you to sit. You must know the time for you to stand. You must know the time for you to move. You must know the time to act. If not so, you might just be praying and praying in vain and nothing happens to you. But I pray for everyone seated here that God will give you grace to understand divine timing. You must know the right time that the water is being troubled. There's always a right time. There's always a place. Now, this is one of the most terrible healing process of God. Thank God that Jesus came. I've always said that you can be in the church, but you are not in the presence of God. God can come in the midst of his people and choose to bless one person and leave the rest to go back the same. The Bible says, in this lay a great multitude of impotent folks. But the Bible now laid emphasis on a certain man. Among all people that were there, all the sick people, I pray for you that Jesus will enter your boat. In the midst of multitude, may God single you out. Jesus came not for the multitude, he came for that man. Because he didn't heal everybody. There were other people that were still there waiting for the angel. Even after Jesus healed the man and left, they were still there in their whole knowledge and in their whole mindset, still waiting for angel to descend, forgetting there is a man greater than angel. They are used to a particular stereotype pattern. Let's stay here. It must be this way so that the angel can descend. But Jesus came and broke the protocol and said to them, you don't have to wait a long time. I am the resurrection and the life. I'm talking about when God is involved. Then I'll say when God is involved. You know, there are things we all get used to, that this is a process to become great. I am tired of people telling me 20 keys to success, 15 keys to breakthrough, 36 keys to a millionaire. I am tired of the keys. Show me the door. Because when you have so many keys in your hand and you don't know the door, the key becomes useless. Yes, but when I know the door and there is no key in my hand, the Bible says God will break in pieces the iron gate. I will break through and take what belongs to me. Only one contract can change your life. Only one invention can change your history. Child of God, we're in the business of God. We're in the business of doing things in an unusual way, an unusual pattern. Listen, when God is involved, the dynamics change. The most terrible thing that can happen to you is to have a particular pattern in your head. That's religious mindset. It has to be this way. Come on, tell your neighbor, break loose. When he saw him, he knew. In the midst of many, multitude, why that man? It was his time. When a man is in his time, when God is involved, little effort, we are now saved. God don't need 24 hours to bless you. Within a split of seconds, your life can change. So there are people in their mind, oh, this year end like this again. No. God can break protocols. Sometimes it's not all about our strength and effort. There is a part of grace that your effort is not needed. So there's a level of grace you are now, and there's another level of grace that God is taking you to. May you not miss what is in front of you. You know, we as human beings, there's a way we judge. But God doesn't see things the way we see things. When a man or a person carries grace, that grace covers the errors of that person. When you carry grace, it radiates the glory of God upon you. You know, sometimes, listen, you must understand this, that even makeup is good, but child of God, glory is better. Because there are things that your Mary Kay cannot cover, but the glory of God will cover it. There are things your foundation cannot cover, but the glory of God will cover it. Am I talking to somebody? When you carry glory, the scars on your face don't matter anymore. When you carry glory, your K-leg or your ball leg don't matter anymore. When you carry glory, you are asleep, you are tired, you are fat, you are short, it doesn't matter anymore. When you carry glory, you are educated or not, it doesn't matter anymore.